Hello friends, in the previous classes we have seen individual use of let, var and const variable and their JavaScript interview questions. In this video we will learn using let, var and const simultaneously and top Java interview questions related to that. So without wasting time, let's get started. So first of all, coming to the last session homework question, I'll just come to this. In the last homework question I have given you this thing. So you I think you have thought of the solution to this question. So you know that this is a plus plus operator. What does this mean? It is a reassignment operator and it actually means a equals to a plus 1, and we know that a const variable cannot be reassigned. So this statement here will give you a reassignment error. So if I just print over here, you can see that assignment to constant variable, it is being reassigned. So this is the error. Now we will see some really cool questions out simultaneously use of let, var and const. So first is very simple question, but after that as we progress the story will get harder and harder. So let's get started. We know let's uncomment this line, and we know that var a equals to 10. Can it be reassigned? Yes, it can be reassigned and there will not be any error. So if I run this code, so there is not any error. Can let be reassigned? uh, yes, let can also be reassigned and it will also not give any error. And so and can const be reassigned? No, it cannot be reassigned as we just seen in the last example. So this statement will give error. So it is saying assignment to constant variables. So this was the first question, but now is some really cool question. Example 2, just think when we uncomment line 12 after this line, if we uncomment line 12, what will be, this line will give error or not? I hope you have thought of the solution. So var variables are reassignable and redeclarable. So we can redeclare var variables without having an error to the answer. Let us see whether this two lines is giving any error or not. No, it is not giving an error. So if we let's say, can let variable be redeclared? If I uncomment line number 14, will it give error or not? Just think of the solution and pause this video. I hope you have thought of the solution. Yes, uh, uh, let variable cannot be redeclared, so this will give error. That identifier has a already has been declared. Can const variable be redeclared? So so the most of the rules for let and const are same, so it will uh, it will also give error. So the second point was that var can be redeclared, but let and const cannot be redeclared. But now let's add some twist to this question. Let's uh, what we'll do, we'll uncomment this line and tell me if I uncomment line number 13, will it give error or not? So I hope you have thought of the solution. So var can be redeclared only with var, but when var is redeclared with let will say that I cannot be redeclared, so it will give error. Let's uncomment this line and let's see the solution, will it give error or not? So it is saying a has already been declared. So as with the let, the same case is with the const, it will also give error. See, it is giving error. So the crux of this question is that var can be redeclared in the same scope only with var variable. Rest all, let cannot tolerate other let, const cannot tolerate other const, and var cannot tolerate other let and var cannot tolerate other const. So only var can be declared redeclared in the same block, as no one else can be redeclared. So which is same as this example 3. Here we can see that they cannot be redeclared. If we try to run this, so example 3 same as I have already explained example 3. You might have thought of the solution. See, it is giving error. So now let's come to example 4, which is an interesting question. uh, think of the solution and pause this video for a moment. I hope you have thought of the solution. Now let us uncomment this line A, and I'll uncomment this block scope, and I'll uncomment this. Now tell me, when I write like this, will it give error or not? So basically what happens is, we know that let and const are block scoped. So they will not be penetrated towards outside this block. There will be no leakage outside this block scope. So the scope of let is between this only, and this var is overshadowed inside the inner lexical scope. So it will not give any error. So if I run this, it is not giving any error. And if we comment this, and if we uncomment this as well, tell me whether it will give error or not, since we are reassigning this const variable a. So I think you have thought of the solution. No, it will not give any error, because the scope of this const is limited to this block, and it is overshadowed, and it is redeclared here, but it is overshadowed by var a. So this will not give any error, because this const is not leaked outside this var. So let us run this code and check. So there is not any error. But if we uncomment this, so this let and const are on the same scope, this block scope, so this solution will now give error. See, because earlier they were not in the same scope, but now let a and const a are in the same scope, so it is giving error. And let's say if I uncomment line number 3, what will be the, will it give will it give error or not? Think of it. I hope you have thought of the solution. Yes, it will give error, because when this block scope is executed, this let and var variable will be in the same scope. This is the outer lexical scope, and it will give error. This a will not give error, but this a will give error. So let us run this code and think. So a has already been defined, and you see that a equals to 20, let a equals to 20 is giving error, not this line. So same for this const, and I can comment this line as well. See, const a equals to 4 is giving an error, and if you uncomment these both, and if you, then also it will give error. See, it is giving error. So this was example number 4. Let's come to example number 5. So I have covered all the cases in the example number 4. You can think of this solution, which I have already told. So I hope there is no explanation required over here. Since they are in the same scope, it will lead to error. But there is a twist in that. Let's see, we uncomment this, and now tell me whether will this solution give an error or not. I hope you have thought of the solution. So basically what will happen here is, we know that let and const are block scoped, but where is uh, globally scoped. So this where present inside the scope is not in the scope, it is globally present. And we have already seen before that let will not tolerate anywhere in the same scope. And since the where is not limited to this scope, it is function scoped or it is global scope, but it is not block scope. So this line of statement will give you an error. See where A. Identifier A has already been declared. Okay, you have thought of this. Now uncommenting this line. Now tell me whether it will give error or not. So basically what happens here, let variable is redeclared over here. We know that they can be declared in different scopes. So this let A will not be leaked outside this curly braces, and this let A is overshadowed. So basically it will not give any error. See, it is not giving any error. Same with const. If you uncomment this and if you give, so it will not give any error. See, it is not giving any error. So but if you uncomment these these are now in the same scope, so now it will give error. See, it is saying const A has already been declared. So this was example number 5. Now it's time for a homework question. I hope you like the content, and if you like my content, you can like this video, and if you want more of such videos, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you for seeing. But now let's coming to the homework question. This is your homework question. Think of the solution and we'll discuss it in the next class. So basically this is the question, where A, they are on all on the different scopes, and think of the solution, and we'll meet in the next class. Till then, goodbye.